There's so many ways to make money online in 2025. I'm starting a series, a 6-part series on how to make your first 10K all online. And I'm gonna be ranking them from my most lucrative to the not so lucrative and the ones I'm currently testing. And you're also gonna see me test some new side hustles as well too over the next 90 days. At the time of this recording, I've actually already been about 3 weeks in to some of the new things that I'm testing out, and we'll go ahead and recap and revisit everything at the end of March and see which ones did the best, which ones didn't do that well, and which ones I'm actually gonna keep around and continue building. What I'm really trying to do is test my discipline and test the love that I have for these new things that I'm trying, because at the end of the day, it's going to take more than 90 days to get to 6 figures in a full year. I might reach it in 90 days, I might not, so it's just really a whole trial and error. And again, as you may know, as an entrepreneur or someone looking to make money online, there is just ebbs and flows when it comes to building a business all online and just putting it all out there. So I'm gonna be breaking down the 5 best ideas that I think you can start with, and it's going to be a full 6-part series with this video included, and you can decide for yourself which ones you're going to try and which ones you're going to test for the next 90 days. And you can kind of think of this visual check-in. You can kind of think of this as a visual check-in with one another. So I'll be uploading every week, hopefully at the same day, every Wednesday. Yeah, every Wednesday, and we'll see, where I'm at in terms of some of these businesses and where you're at, and where else you can go. So the first thing that I really thought of, and the first thing that introduced me into just building online in the e-commerce space, is reselling sneakers and clothing and iPhones. The iPhones was way back when I was in high school, but sneakers and clothing actually paid my way through college and a little bit into the pandemic time, where I was learning how to flip not just sneakers and vintage clothing, but also bread makers, just old video games, right? Like, the world is your oyster in that spot. And then I delved into a little bit of sports cards as well, because I collected them back as a kid, and then I realized you can grade them. So again, testing something like that for 90 days, seeing if you actually like the labor that goes into it and the listing and the cleaning of dirty shoes. You could flip a shoe that you find for free on OfferUp and maybe sell it for $30 because you cleaned it up, whatever, right? Like, it's super fun, and I definitely love that. I might even do a series on that as well. We'll see, because I think it's a fun thing to teach younger kids, and just even anyone who just wants to make maybe another $1,000 online. You definitely have a lot of stuff that in your house for sure that you can get that extra money and continue flipping over and over for the next 90 days. The second thing as well is building a brand. Building a brand is going to take way longer than 90 days, but if you have had a passion project that you've been wanting to start, I think this is your year, and I'll have a full breakdown on where you can sell your products and how to market them with just organic marketing or with paid ads, right? The choice is yours at the end of the day. But the next thing as well too is going to be print on demand or drop shipping. But print on demand is essentially like drop shipping, right? Because you don't touch the products. This is probably one of my favorites. It's definitely in my top 2 in terms of making 10K a month online. And the reason being is because you're not touching anything, and the only thing you aren't really doing is creating the design, doing a little bit of setup in terms of getting you integrated with specific partners. I'm also going to be talking about more than just Printify, and really the full options that you have in terms of print on demand, because you aren't just limited to Printify and all those things that other creators talk about. There are local print on demand centers probably near you, or even overseas as well too. So I'll dive into that as well. And another thing is going to be creating a digital course or digital product. So a lot of people have gone through and talked about how you can just resell a bunch of things that are done for you, which is great. You can do that, or you can create your own course on something that you are knowledgeable on, or if you are a health coach looking to transition online. I was also a health coach over 3 years, and I had business mentors for that as well too. So I'll share my tips and tricks there on, creating what works best for you in terms of digital products. And I personally think this is the most lucrative side quest, or I guess the most lucrative business that you can create online. Reason being is because you have little to no overhead. And for example, if you sell something at $500, maybe you have a 3% processing fee, and maybe you're paying for the place that you're hosting your course, or you're using Whop. I'm currently using Whop as the place where I am hosting my course and doing all my payment processing, and it's great because I actually don't have to pay for a course subscription, have to pay for another place to host the videos and all those things, and it's great. Everything's all in one. So if you are someone looking to create your own online course, I highly recommend joining Whop. You can click the link in the description as well to join there, and I get a little kickback from that too, which is super cool. And you can also join their 0 to 3K in 30-day challenge, where you're going to win a free trip to New York, and they'll even put up your Whop store on a Times Square billboard, and you get to go meet the team at Whop, and you get to meet other creators as well too, who are maybe making 10K a month, 50K, 100K, or $1 million a month. It's crazy, truly. So Whop is a game changer. I only learned about them. What are you doing? I only learned about Whop because of the sports betting groups that I was in, and I realized they're using Whop and the server that basically connected them to Discord, or using their own site as well too, which leads me to my last side hustle on making 10K a month online, and that's going to be affiliate marketing. I was never a fan of affiliate marketing. Reason being is because I just didn't know how to do it properly, or I didn't know how stupid easy it was to be an affiliate marketer. What I mean is, let's say you're in a conversation with someone about a sports bet that you have. You can then, if that sports betting group that you're in, I'm only using sports betting as an example because I am in some myself, you can then go ahead and share your affiliate link from that sports betting group, and then you get a commission as high as 50% and some as low as 10, but usually it's like in the middle of 30%. So it's super great because it's going to be recurring revenue as long as those people stay in that group. And you really, all you did was just have a simple conversation about something you are already passionate about, and you don't have to set up anything in terms of your own course. So if you are someone who's a little more on the shy end, you don't want to show your face, things like that, affiliate marketing definitely might be an option for you. And I'll take another deep dive into how that has been going for me as well in terms of this month. And I honestly think I will keep doing it because it is such a small, lucrative side hustle that's really awesome. And just having conversation with anyone on the internet, you're like, oh yeah, here's these places and things like that. And again, it can be with other things as well too, but Whop is a great place because there's thousands of stores on there online already in terms of creating your own course, or just being an affiliate for a course as well too. So if you really love that place, you can definitely go and do it. Or I'll go into a full deep dive of affiliate marketing. But anywho, those are our 5 that we're going to be diving into. So I'll see you in the next series where I talk about reselling sneakers and clothing and how you can make 6 figures in that this year if you have stuff sitting around, and where you can find suppliers. Some people might get mad that I'm going to out some of their suppliers locally here in SoCal, but hey, the world is your oyster. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. If you have any questions, follow me on Instagram, Dueño Studios, or go ahead and join the Whop, where it is a community full of entrepreneurs. Scale your brand, or scale and make your first 6 figures all online in 1 year.